Hi there, thanks for joining me today. Today we're going to be talking about the REACH and Biocidal Regulations. So REACH and the BPR regulations, and today I'm going to explain to you what they mean and what they mean particularly for small businesses and large businesses alike, and potentially how suppliers like Astral Hygiene can help you to adhere and comply to these regulations. So chemicals and other potentially hazardous substances are stringently regulated by the EU legislation and always have been since we joined the EU, and that is to ensure that they are safe and are used safely and responsibly, and that they're manufactured in a safe and responsible way. So the REACH stands for, so it came into effect in June 2007, and it stands for Regulation, Evaluation, Authorisation and Restriction of Chemicals, so REACH. And the BPR is the Biocidal Products Regulations, and these are the two pieces of regulations that we are legally obligated to comply to, and these are the regulations that you as a business owner, an employer, etc. are legally compliant to abide by, and they can be quite difficult to understand and to kind of navigate, especially when you don't have an informed distributor like ourselves at Astral Hygiene. So these regulations are complex, and some businesses do really struggle to kind of get their heads around them and understand them. So what implications do REACH have for us and for you? So REACH regulations came into effect in June 2007, and it was obviously brought into effect to restrict the way in which chemicals are imported into the UK and the way in which they're manufactured in the UK. So the rollout of REACH regulations have revolutionised the product lines that we would take here at Astral Hygiene. So a few years ago we used to sell a lot of black disinfectant. Now anybody that has been around for a while will remember black disinfectant. So black disinfectant was not allowed into the EU and hence not allowed into the UK because some of its ingredients and materials were put on the not allowed in the EU kind of list because they were just deemed to be so harmful to the environment and to people, etc., for aspiration. So now you can get a black disinfectant type chemical, but it's not the same as it once was, and it won't smell the same, it won't act the same, because it's not got the same kind of ingredients in it. So these regulations, REACH regulations, mean that all the manufacturers and importers must register their substances with the EHCA, which is the European Chemicals Agency, which is something that we also need to be aware of, we also need to work around. So you need to do this to make sure that your chemicals can be legally traded. So how each company needs to comply with the REACH regulations depend on kind of where they sit on the supply chain. So that the Health and Safety Executive, which is somebody else that we need to be aware of, have directed that the responsibility of both employers and suppliers have not changed since we've left the EU, and that the laws and regulations laid out remain pertinent. So despite the fact we are talking about EU legislation, just because we've left the EU doesn't mean that it doesn't apply to us anymore. So the BPR, or the Biocidal Products Regulation, let's talk about that. So the EU Biocidal Products Regulation regulates biocides rather than just chemicals. So biocidal products are designed to mitigate the effects of harmful organisms like bacteria, viruses, fungi, insects, etc. And the BPR revolves around the requirement that every chemical with biocides in it needs to be authorised before they can be sold, ensuring that biocides are in fact safe. So both sets of regulations have been created and enforced in Europe by the European Chemicals Agency, so the EHCA, and the EHCA is the driving force amongst regulatory bodies implementing the chemicals legislation across the whole of Europe. So it's designed to keep everybody, people, animals and the environment safe. So compliance with both the REACH and the BPR, so Biocidal Products Regulations, is critical in terms of making sure that your business is sustainable, i.e. sustainable, environmentally sustainable, which is really important to us at Astral Hygiene, and staying in line with EU laws. So REACH presents several potential challenges for companies, manufacturers, distributors, end users, small businesses, that you must overcome. And the BPR presents the same kind of challenges. So what do we do to help you with making sure that you're compliant with REACH? So the REACH regulations is about evaluation and authorisation of chemicals. But what we do here at Astral is we not only provide you with the safety data sheets, which has got all of the safety information, the ingredients, everything that you need to keep on site. They are available not only when you decide to work with Astral Hygiene. We arrive on your site with a folder with all of your safety data sheets in and hand it over to you. We also provide all of the safety data sheets and upload them on our website, so you can find them beside every product on our website. And often there is a QR code on our products which you can scan with your phone and the safety data sheet will come up, allowing you numerous avenues to obtain your safety data sheets. We also offer absolutely free of charge training to all individuals who are going to be using the chemicals to make sure that A, they know the chemical that they're using, that B, they are using it safely, that C, they are diluting it correctly, and that D, they are using the appropriate PPE. We also sell PPE here, so to make sure that we are absolutely legally compliant and doing our bit in terms of making sure that everybody is safe, providing the appropriate documentation with regards to the chemicals and what is in the chemicals, and just making sure that we are, dotting the I's and crossing the T's to make sure that everybody is safe and informed. So that is today's vlog. Please do share this on Facebook, follow us on Instagram, share us on Instagram, follow us, subscribe on YouTube. We are going to be doing a lot more videos, so there'll be a lot more videos coming up on our social pages over the next few weeks. So please do follow us, share, recommend that people share us, just to spread all of this free knowledge that I share as often as I can here. Thanks so much. Bye.